Redkowski, the captain, into the feet of Lemieux. Just back in the lineup last night after missing a handful of games. Redkowski back to the corner. Rogers going to get there first. Chops at it. Held in by the Spits. Change direction. Tipped and scored. Beck, Sultan, McKeish. And the Spitfires take flight first.
Well, that didn't take long for Beck Sultan McKeish to end his pointless streak at 4 games as he redirects that shot from the hash mark area in behind Carter George.
Comes ahead. Delisle almost got Greentree in the tracks, and now the Spitfires with an odd man rush. Sent towards the goal. Greentree just out of his reach. Another chance for Kennedy. Sends it in front. Now back the other line, a 2-on-1. Sikora sends it across, shoots and scores. Michael Deck makes it 1-1.
Well, a classic case right there of a chance at one end. Nesbitt just sent it a little bit too far ahead of Liam Greentree to the glove side of Carter George, and then the attack. Spring the other way in a 2-on-1. Sikora is able to get this one through. It does touch the stick of Robinson. And then there is Michael Deck. The forecheck here right now. And between those two factors of a good transition game and some speedy forwards, you can catch teams and create odd man rushes.
Greentree up the gut, hands it off, shoots and scores, and the Spitfires lead by 1. What a dish from Greentree. And pumped home by Nesbitt. The Spitfires open up the lead.
Well, Greentree just drives through to the slot, draws 2 Owen Sound players, 2 on, leaves Nesbitt open to the far side, and Carter George didn't have much of a chance there as Nesbitt just one times that puck low.
Which leads the OHL. Sent in front. Costanzo slides right across. He's got a piece of it. It's loose to the line. It's still loose. Costanzo back at his feet now. Somebody swept that right off the line. And finally, the referee standing right over top of Connor Walton. And they'll blow the whistle dead. What a scrum in front of the nets.
Oh, that puck came very close to crossing that goal line in behind Costanzo. You see there, get thrown out front. Bounces around. Chopped out in front here. There's Bowie, and then, whoa, wow. Kennedy right there to pull it off the goal line. Take a look at that from the overhead cam. See how close that was. And then they ultimately
attack. Sikora waits. McKeish gives him a bump. Good work here by the attack. They've had some control, but it's all on the outside until now. Greenberg walks it to the middle and scores. And for the first time tonight, the Owen Sound attack have the lead. Lenny Greenberg walks right to the middle.
Owen Sound spent the better part of this period in the Windsor zone and hadn't had a lot of real good chances in tight, and here Greenberg just drives and he's left alone as he gets a second attempt.
Sultan McKeish along with Harvey. They close on Banks, and the Spitfires' third line knocks it away. McKeish opened the scoring for the Spits, snapped a 4-game scoreless streak, and now Woodall dances in front, and a big save by George. Read that well, as Woodall sent it right back in front, and Garden one timed it off the pad.
Well, this is the line that was out for the...
And McKeish. Greentree back to Woodall. Woodall back to the captain. Under 4 to go now. Greentree off to the side of the goal. Davis scores. Finds its way to the back of the net, and the Spitfires have scored shorthanded with the power play, sorry. And it's 3-3.
There was a slight pause after Davis one-timed this puck at the goal line to see, was it under George or did it go through and cross the line? So Greentree drives down, gets poked, gets it back. And Davis, you can see him just waiting there. It was able to squeeze through the 5-hole of Carter George. You can see the excitement.
Left-hand shooter, left side against Carter George. Backhander scores. just got enough of it as the sprawling George couldn't get a piece.
Not be enough, but he beats the poke check of Carter George. Mentioned he likes to make that move.
Bowie, stopped by Costanzo, closes the 5-hole, and the Spitfires will win it in a shootout. Coming back in the third period to tie the score, and during the overtime, and they will win this one by a 4-3 final, a shootout win.